Hey guys, this is the first time I've ever done a video, so I hope you'll be patient through all of the sound effects. Anyway, all my friends and neighbors know that Halloween is such a special time for me, and I thought it would be very fitting for me to do a first ever video of my decorations. So anyway, bear with me for a minute and I will take you through everything outside. So it's the first view of my porch, and you can hear the lantern going off like crazy in the back. And we're gonna go through a couple of little things. I'm gonna have to probably turn that off. Anyway, this actually has fog coming out the eyeballs. Pretty much you can see this gate is a little entrance. It's made out of metal and has some cute areas for you to put greenery, lanterns, bats in my case, and kind of use it as a pot holder. You can put chrysanthemums or pumpkins, whatever you want. But anyway, this is, you can see a little area that I've created. There's some bone lights. Normally I have these leaves cleaned up, but it's kind of crazy. The leaves are still dropping and there's not much I can do to keep it clean right at the moment. So the house has a lot of little areas that I decorate. That's a huge spider web. You can see a little festive sign. At night it looks really cool. The bone lights that you can see here and in various other areas all light up and are on timers. Normally I've got something really cool like a nice mum in there, but it died because it's so cold. But pretty much lots of lighting, lots of noises, and things looked a lot better probably about a week ago, but it's so cold that everything's kind of died, which is kind of fitting for the theme. But you kind of see this actually had water in it. Now it's got water and leaves. The fountain turns on and the water comes out the skeleton. It also has LED lights. They're kind of covered up and they turn red, so it matches the bloody cauldron, bloody display that we have going on here. So anyway, that kind of does it for the fountain. Then you kind of go over here. I'm going to walk carefully over to this scary willow tree, which I will show you going this way, the front of it, because it's kind of cool. It has a pumpkin in it. It's lit at night. I have put a ton of bats, sorry, not bats, rats rather, climbing up the tree, and then you can kind of see a noise effect, and I can't turn it on right now. I'll do it later when I do a night version of this, but makes all kinds of noises that you can change out. And then the skeleton also lights up, and sadly this is a real pumpkin that I grew right here. Didn't make it because we've got a ton of shade in my yard and the pumpkin died. So anyway, now it just looks like a bunch of gourds. We will move over into the front of the house. You can kind of still see everything that I described earlier, and I'm gonna sound activate a couple things so that you can see some of the little other decorations that I have that the kids really seem to like. This is a skeleton, and when I move him, there you go. Can't see him right now, but he lights up, and he and this coffin really go off of each other. So when they're both turned on at the same time, it's kind of fun because the coffin goes, and then the skeleton goes, and then the coffin goes, and it just keeps going on and on. All of these hands light up, which are kind of cool, and they make it really festive as kids are coming in now. Because of COVID, I didn't have them go to the front door. I closed the gates, and I handed candy out with kind of like that strobe light and rotten pumpkin, which wasn't quite as fun, but I still got to hang out and see everybody. But mostly rats crawling. This was my new thing from Grandin Road, which was kind of cool. And then there are, I can't really see this, but it's a light, and it focuses on this beware sign right here, and it makes it all red. So I'll get that in a different video. And then of course my horse that I absolutely adore from Home Depot. So let's try to get him activated. He's activated by sound. And then of course this lantern is what you hear on my front porch that keeps going off. So kind of neat. And sometimes the horse activates with this lamp post, which I'll show you. I love it. You can't see it during the day, but it makes a really neat sound, and it lights up kind of creepy. Each of those signs light up, and it looks really neat when all the lights are off. So you can hear that. And then, sorry about the rake. I was raking leaves, which I already told you I can't get ahead of. Anyway, this over here also lights up. We've got a little skeleton, and all those heads, they seem to light up, although one or two of them have kind of been going in and out, and I think it has to do with the bulbs going, kind of dying out. So trying to decorate a little bit of the pots so that it makes it all festive. And then here is my cemetery. This is another new addition. I love Grandin Road very much because I've gotten a lot of really cool things. This fountain, I'm not going to turn it on just yet. I'll turn it on at night, but it's got a kind of like a Mr. Fog thing that comes up, and then the water comes out of her mouth, and it's kind of creepy but cool. That turns on later. Got this giant snake, and where did I get that? Michael's, and it looks real, and my husband can't stand it. And then again, more bone lights up the driveway. This guy, he should go off, but he might not. I think the batteries are actually dying. Well, there he goes. Can't see it, but the eyes on the gargoyle light up, and then the candle bulbs, if you will, also light up back and forth. And I think it's either sound or light activated, I'm not sure. And then we have more tombstones. You can see my fog machine. Can't turn that on right now because the fog will just simply blow away, but this is a creepy scarecrow, and he makes a noise too, so let me show you. He might be out of juice, not sure. Oh, there he is. I think he's so creepy. and more bone lights. Of course, you can hear that lantern going off. And then this guy, more and more tombstones. Another Grandin Road piece. I think that one over there, the Rest in Pieces, was from Restoration Hardware, kind of long time ago. I've been collecting these things for a really long time, which is why everybody kept asking me to do a video. So, doing my best. I hope it's something that you guys will enjoy. Never done it before. This guy's head lights up. And then here's another one of those red, really cool, I think it's Gemma. It's a light that shines onto the tree and it makes it look like the tree's bloody. And then I got that pumpkin from Home Depot. God, I think they called it Rotten Patch. I thought it was really cool. And it also lights up as though it has a candle in it. So that's pretty much it, aside from the hands in this little area. They light up. And of course, I don't like cords showing, and this was a hazard anyway. So I had to kind of decorate and conceal the cord going from over here to over here. But anyway, that is, in a nutshell, the outside of my Halloween 2021 decorating. And it's not as nice as what it would look like if it were all turned on. But anyway, thanks, and I hope you enjoy everything.